the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange and delicious new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your bacon butter dogs, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
Let me be inside you!
Oh my god, I need more ranch.
Okay.
Children, protect me.
Welcome back, listeners, to our 46th episode of our 5th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time, as Yokkish has just cut power to the lights in the ship. Yes, they very slowly just, instead of the fade in, fade out, just all the way out. It's pitch black, except for in the bunker where Keith has his little light going. The children are starting to freak out a bit because it's super scary. So all the lights just fucking went out.
Lieutenants, to me, you know you can't be harmed when you're near me.
Oh, that's right. As long as we're next to him, we can't get hurt. The other kid's like, what?
No, only those two.
Why only those two?
The power of the ranch protects them.
What? We can all have, there's 2 bags of ranch.
Already drank it.
What?
American
You already
digestive
drank
system
2 gallons of ranch?
requires ranch at all times.
What?
It helps with the beers. You'll understand when you're older,
We don't know
all right?
how long we'll be out here, and you drank all of the ranch?
Yeah, I need the calories. I'm bulking right now, all right?
I want to cut the atmosphere and make everything get the floaties.
Gravity.
It's not the
Atmosphere is different.
It's-
I'm inside water suits, yes, with
He is in a water
a
suit.
with a good filtration system.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cut the gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
Do Wendigos have dark vision? If only we had some sort of...
To octopus? I think octopuses do.
Does it say that you have the races in a folder?
I'm going off of fucking science. I'm not looking in that folder.
I mean, yeah, they live in the ocean, right? It's dark in the ocean.
They got light eyes. I don't know.
They use 1 or 2
I'm
hand
gonna
weapons with
say
disadvantage.
no. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say no.
So
There's
it's
nothing
totally
there.
dark for you two. You can't see anything either.
I have a flashlight on my suit though,
You do have a flashlight on your
so I want to cut gravity by looking at these colored wires.
roll intelligence.
Which is really great because 19.
You're pretty sure you know which one is gravity, which will not help you any more than anybody else. But
Well, it would because there's not much room inside the vent system, so
True.
it's not like I can be bumped around. in
yeah,
there.
but if you were to leave the vent system,
Couldn't I? We already talked that I can stick to
you
the
could
walls.
stick to the wall.
So-
yeah, unless you're out in the middle of.
But it would break up their bunker system.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do.
Okay.
I cut it. I circumcised that wire so the wire looks normal and not gross.
So you
Feel
snip
like
the
you're
wire.
making fun of me?
Yes, that's exactly what's
I'm making fun of all penises that aren't cut.
that are gross.
Gross. Oh, let me see your wiener. Oh, no, never mind. I didn't know I was going to have a fucking mishmash.
I didn't want a
of-
Texas-style hot dog.
Does it come out? What is that? It looks like a deformed sea cucumber.
Ew.
All right, Dennis, I'll make an argument for Wendigos having dark vision because under Wendigos, you say they're solitary hunters lurking in the dark places of the universe.
I mean, he has a light anyway, so what does it matter?
Okay, just saying. Well,
That's fair. That is fair to make that argument, though. But anyways, so yeah, all of a sudden you guys in the cargo hold notice that you just start to become completely weightless. You start to float. Verde is like, shit,
that's not
shit,
good.
shit.
are those fluids now floating? You stupid Verde?
She manages to quickly finish what she was doing enough so that whatever she was working on is together. So it would still be bad if it were to run into anything quickly, but you don't have loose liquids flying around or anything like that. So she managed to do what she was trying to do, if that makes
What,
sense.
are they in balloons or what?
They look like little glass orbs And it's this, so even in the dark, you can still see it.
Are they glowing?
Well, you also have the light from Keith, but yes, it is like a glowing light.
Verde, report. What's with the glowing orbs?
I have a plan.
As
for
your
him.
captain. Ring, 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 ring. Listen to me.
Banana phone.
Yes, we're listening to. Sorry, yeah, we're listening to. We're floating around currently.
Is your name Verde?
No,
Verde.
can
Report.
be. Yes, what do you want?
What's with the orbs?
Oh, it's highly volatile, and acidic. So I'm pretty sure it will fuck up that stupid octopus.
Can we use it to melt the vent over there so we can't get in?
I don't think you know how. I mean, if you were to melt it, it's just a big gaping hole on the end. It doesn't like collapse it. You didn't.
What if you melted
I'm
above
not
it?
making a gravity bomb or something. What do you mean melt above it?
Wait, you have gravity
Into
bongs here?
space? I don't have a gravity bong. There's no time.
I thought you were a scientist. Can't you make these things?
I could. There's no time for that.
You have
As acting captain, I demand we have a gravity bong.
You have a bucket. You have a gallon of milk. You have a gravity bong. This is day one stuff inside America school.
Listen,
You're not wrong.
don't want to hear it right now.
I'm gonna roll to perceive for.
We're floating
ranch
around now,
bucket?
Captain. There's no fucking making you bongs. We're floating.
Yes, I'll make my own bong. Thank you.
Oh, really? I want to see you try.
Well,
I
have
wanna see
a
you
water
try as
orb,
well.
right? I have an orb of water.
Yes.
It's in a plastic pack.
Yes.
All right. So and I have a empty ranch bag.
Yes.
All right. So I'll put the water orb up against the tube of the ranch bag.
Uh-huh.
Like the place you would sever,
Uh-huh.
and the ranch bag is empty.
Yes.
And I'm gonna bite off the other side. So the corner is like a little piping bag that you would use to make a cake,
I got it.
and empty it, and then tape the water orb to the dispenser bottom,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna
Where'd you get tape?
attach the piping bag end to.
He's got tape. Everyone's
my-
got
No,
got
that's not gonna
tape.
work, is it? Hold
No,
on.
a gravity bong will not work in anti-gravity.
Like, it's
You need to
for-
make an anti-gravity bong.
Keith,
Yes?
we need schematics for an anti-gravity bong stat. Work on that. It's your highest priority.
Oh. So Keith does print you out schematics and then powers down immediately.
Oh, I was gonna say he has to go get the material out of the storage room.
He just spits out a piece of paper. Yeah. But he had to spend all of his processes to do this first and come up with it. So he had to think faster than he's ever thought before so he can make you a fucking anti-gravity bong.
They don't even have drugs to smell.
No!
You wrong?
They
You wrong?
don't!
I've got space myth.
He's got
because I'm a
space.
zoo-
It's
Space
true.
meth.
He
It's
It's been
does.
established.
Can you do meth through a bong?
You
Yes.
can smoke it. You can
Okay.
eat it. You can cook with it. It's very versatile.
Oh, it's just like weed.
It's like the word fuck. Any situation, it
everywhere?
just fits right in.
Got
Myth
it.
brownies.
Meth brownies.
Ugh.
I don't know. It's like turtle with the camel, but instead it's myth.
What?
It's like biscottis, but instead of like raisins inside, it's just meth chunks.
Myth nuggets.
Yeah.
You crush them up and you snort it off the top of the brownie tin, and then you enjoy your brownies like normal.
Yeah. Haven't you ever
I don't
done
know.
fucking meth?
I
Meth?
don't do
No.
drugs.
Oh man.
Never done meth.
You got a face like you did.
I don't go to Chambersburg.
All right. Well, I try to make this anti-gravity bong using these instructions. Well, I tell everyone else to keep watch.
Roll me an engineering check.
Put him in the storage room. Put some.
I got
Anybody.
a 12.
Anybody? They're floating.
They can float around. They can kick off a wall. They're not just gonna have all these materials in the goddamn holding
They're-
bag.
He's making an anti-gravity bong. I'm letting
right.
him do what he's doing right this second.
You know, now we're no longer in like a,
But what'd you
a
get?
protective
A 12?
cocoon. A
No,
12.
we're not. It's a
Say it's a regular gravity bong.
high or
Says,
low.
Turn on the gravity.
Yeah.
It'll fill. I'll go high. 'Cause, I want to get high.
No. No.
This is a good joke.
It
Yeah,
does.
it's a
It does
really
not.
good joke.
It doesn't work. It seems like you just made a
It's-
gravity
it
bong.
seems
Keith,
like
you
you
son
need-
of a bitch. I hit him with a stick.
He's literally out.
Tonk.
Oh, yeah, it just tanks off of his head.
Piece of crap. Well, I guess I'll eat my meth like a fucking peasant.
I'm sorry, Captain, but wouldn't you say we have more pressing matters to attend to?
You're right. The children should have some too, so they can protect me harder. Here you go, lieutenants.
The
Space
kids,
meth for all.
the kids take the meth?
They're
Well, they've got
American.
guns and they've got meth, so now they're the best child soldiers.
So now they're fucking guerrilla freedom fighters.
All right, children. Who's your captain?
You are! Fucking you are! Wow!
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna murder that son of a bitch!
Let's go. You and me.
All right! And then they're just floating
Right or
in the
die?
air, so nobody's moving really well because they're just floating.
They
Turn
got
on your grab
Scooby-Doo
suits,
legs.
children.
Yeah.
I click my heels together and turn on my mag boots.
Oh, so you just attach to the floor.
Children?
Oh yeah, I forgot we had those.
Yes? You with me?
I don't have those.
The
lights
kids
on?
don't,
I'm a child.
but all
All right.
the crew do.
We're gonna tie you to my shoulders. Let's do this.
Like balloons?
Like turrets. Like little children turrets.
Like Tourette's.
Terrorists.
Like Tourette's.
Like terrorists.
Like
Yes.
terrorists.
So you're gonna be my smart gun, like I'm the predator. We're gonna go after this son of a bitch.
Okay. Verde and Perkins turn on their mag boots so they can stick back to the floor, but their bases floated away. Anyways,
It's all right. All right, I'm gonna lasso these kids. I'm gonna try to do that.
lasso. He's got rope now too.
I'm gonna fuck. I got
Does
a
a
vac suit.
lasso
They
work
got
in-
rope. It's like built in with an adventurer's pack.
Zero G?
Yeah, does a lasso?
Yeah,
No, a lasso doesn't
you
work.
swing
as
it
zero G.
around. I'm just gonna swing it to them, and they're gonna pull themselves to me.
Okay, fair enough. So you get 10 kids attached to you.
No, just the two lieutenants who are doing meth.
just 2. What about the rest of us?
Well, lieutenants, what do you think? Are those kids cool enough to party?
Kill him!
I want to watch them bleed. Too
What,
high.
Your
I
friends?
learned how to read!
Well,
He's
we
a
came
commie.
to bleed, not to read.
Born to bleed, not to read! Born to bleed, not to read!
Yes,
Verde
you getting it
manages
now?
to snag one by the
The scruff!
belt or the back of the pants. It sort of pulls him down.
So I have 3 children now.
Yeah, gives him a little backpack.
All right, give him a gun.
The one
Get
that
him
float.
high.
Okay. Are you tying this one off too?
Yes.
But the kid's
Well,
tying
he's
one
facing
off.
backwards. The other 2 are on my shoulders.
So now you have 3 children strung up to you.
They're strung out, yes.
Okay. That's fine. The one with the backpack is also there. Great.
All right, and they got lights on their pistols. Click them on.
Yeah, they have laser sights? But
Sure.
but they can't see anything.
And I've got a
it's
flashlight.
dark. Oh, you
but
do.
I have a flashlight
Okay.
because it's on my helmet, and then when I hand a little flashlight to the guy on my back,
Okay.
I say, "All right, now that we're all good and high, we're going after this squid man."
Perkins is trying to catch as many other floating kids.
Perkins,
Yeah, what? I'm trying to catch
how do
these
you
kids.
hunt a squid?
Small bottle? I don't know.
How do you hunt a squid in winter?
He's doing
What?
a bit!
I don't know. What is
Underground. That's right. We're going into the vents, children.
what? That doesn't even make sense.
Yes. Well, you should have watched the historical text on America. You would get it.
The Patriot!
AJ
The
gets it.
Patriot?
That's right. I do. That's him talking, not the myth.
I have to write down this fucking weird setup. So Perkins managed to wrangle 6 kids, and he has tied them to himself. They still have guns, kinda, but they're not on meth, so
Only gave
as good.
4 children guns that weren't the 3 that were on me. So.
Sure, okay.
Is
One
he
child,
prioritizing those?
kinda.
The gun children?
There's one more child that's just floating out into the cargo bay because Perkins couldn't rope him in time. Verde is staying with Perkins.
And she gives
For
no
now.
fucks about the children?
No, she doesn't give a shit about the kids. She sees them
Classic
more as a
Verde.
She sees them probably more as a liability than anything else.
Yeah, well, she's not wrong.
Anyways, so what are you doing? You're just gonna go up into the vents?
I'm going to push off and aim me and the kids into the vent, and we're going after this squid.
Okay. Roll me a
Squid check. Animal handling.
let's go with acrobatics.
Kids are fucking.
Bum,
Animal handling.
To gravity.
Do I get a
aim toward
bonus
the
for
vent?
being on space meth? Tetrameth, if you will?
Yeah.
And also
Tetramethyl?
overexerting myself?
So for the next 5
It's not
rounds,
PCP. Come on.
it's a stimulant though.
It's Oh, yes.
I'll say you have advantage for the next 5 rounds.
No D12
Advantage.
on the next 5 rolls?
Exhaustion
All right, I
4.
get a 20 to push off to go to the vent.
Yeah. You go right into the vent, and the kids are there with you. So
Guns out, children.
the vent's not that big. So how do you have these kids situated in terms of where you are? Like 2 kids in front of you, 1 kid in back?
One kid is on my back, facing
Okay.
backwards, but I guess so the vent I have to go in face first, like Supermaning.
Yes.
All right. Well, this kind of puts a kink in the plans.
Kink in the kid.
Did you think this was like a 10-foot vent or something? Like
Well, I don't know how big my Octopolian friend is because there's no
he's an octopus.
dimensions on the character.
Did you not watch the historical documents about octopuses? They can literally fit anywhere that's big enough for
All
their
right.
beak.
Well, is this vent big enough? The teacher fit in there, so I figured a person could go in.
No,
Right?
it's big enough for a person, but what I'm saying is they aren't going to be floating around you like turrets.
Throw
Yeah.
2 kids up. You go in.
Yeah,
One kid
I
behind
got one
you.
in front of me. One is like, on my back, like with his arms out on my arms. So
Okay.
he's like strapped to me, but he's got a gun facing forward. And then one's like situated on the back of my hamstrings, facing backwards with his gun. So I got a little turret behind me.
Okay.
And then the one's my meat shield in the front
Okay.
with his gun out. And
So
the
you got a
little
kid in
flashlight
front,
that I
a
gave
kid
him.
on top, and a kid behind.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're finding this squid.
I'm picking up what you're.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Whatever we
there's
wanna call this.
blood trails through this whole thing.
Oh,
so it'd be easy to
there's
track.
Perkins litter everywhere. By the way, it's just floating everywhere.
It gets in your air vents if you don't have a suit on.
That's fine. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. It's
Wouldn't it
just-
clog up the ventilation and the breathing apparatus?
Eventually,
it's
get
just-
everywhere.
I mean, eventually it'll get there.
Yeah, good.
For right now,
I hate it, Perkins!
it'll get on you too. Now it'll chase you no matter where you go. It'll find you.
No, I vent.
Okay. So yeah, so you're going up in the vents, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you trying to move up to the upper levels, or just move around on this in the cargo bay's vent?
I'm trying to follow the blood trails,
There's blood everywhere. He's literally
And-
been murdering people and just throwing
right,
them
but
around.
some of it's
everywhere.
fresher than others.
yeah.
But
And
there's also corpses up there.
Yeah, there's bones and shit.
and also like there's probably like slats over the vent, and only the vents that have been like burst open are the ones I'm like exploring.
Okay. Meanwhile, what are you doing, Yokkish?
I'm still in the power room.
Okay.
I get a 19 to track.
You're pretty sure you know in a general direction of where it looks like he went up into the upper levels.
We're going, children. Ride or die.
Fuck
We're doing
yeah!
this.
Says the kids.
I got days worth of meth. We'll be fine.
Fuck. So what do you the power? So you're in the power room.
Yep, I'm in the power room. Hey, Chonkules, take your headphones off real quick. I'm setting a trap in the airlock.
Okay.
It's gonna look like a Yokkish is just standing
Okay.
in the airlock because what I want is people to go in there, and then I.
So
So
you're building a Yokkish dummy?
Can I just use all the molted skin that I have just sitting around?
It would float around.
Eh.
It's not going to sit still. It would literally separate and go everywhere.
Well, I could put my mag boots on it, right? I couldn't.
On a pile of skin.
Yeah, is that how skin works?
So no, it's not how skin works.
I
You have some
just-
weird notions about skin.
I want to vent.
I could just
most of-
torch it onto me.
You know what? I'm gonna make my way.
If you had filled a suit with Yokkish,
Yeah, I don't have that time.
yeah, that would have been
We're
okay.
past
But
that.
you turned the.
I'm gonna go down the stairs and make my way towards the storage room.
Down the stairs. Oh, you mean the cargo bay.
Yeah, into the cargo bay.
So you're just slurping onto the walls, though.
Yeah. I'm just slurping.
Sorry, I
and
was
sliding.
modeling the crawl.
Oh boy.
Gotcha. So Yokkish, you slurp your way down the stairs, and you can make out rough shapes. Are you keeping your flashlight on or no?
No, I'm turning my flashlight off.
Okay. So
I'm turning my flashlights on.
So you don't have like dark vision. You can tell the shapes of things. So you see some dead floating kids, or what you're assuming. You do see one floating object that is moving around pretty frantically. It's child-sized. And then in the distance, you see 2 larger humanoids, one of which has a bunch of strings with what appears to be children attached to them.
I don't care about that.
And they do have a light around them. So the light doesn't go all the way to where you are yet, but it's like a little...
What's it look like?
It's like a little campsite. Oh, it's a light attached to fucking Keith. Because he just had a shoulder-mounted light, and while he shut down, his light's still on.
And he's got children balloons around him?
No, Perkins does. Keith is just like on the floor.
What's the distance?
Not floating.
What's the distance of Keith to Perkins and everybody else in that
They're
room?
all standing right next to each other.
Fuck. You know what? I'm going to...
Although Perkins is starting to walk over towards his cat box.
I'm going to take something... What's something in this room that I could throw that's nearby?
Right now? Lots of things. There's no gravity.
Yeah, okay. So the thing that's closest to me that's floating, I'm just going to push into the far wall to make kind of a noise distraction to get everybody's attention over there.
Okay. You don't even need to do a strength check because literally you just have to push it.
Okay.
Like, you have no gravity.
Yeah.
So you push like a crate. What did we do with the Mutago in the
He's
apple
still in a
crate?
box somewhere on the bridge, right? I think he was on the bridge. He's on the bridge.
Who's hunting who now? There's no gravity. The lid might have come off the box.
I think we that's true.
Stapled it.
I was gonna say we
stapled it on.
We had a very doesn't matter. Yeah, he's probably out and
Maybe.
about.
So so eventually it moves pretty slow, but it does tink into a wall, and Verity's just like, Perkins, move your ass! And you can see Perkins shuffle over to the cat box real quick, and he's like bent over it.
Everybody's direction, like their attention is over there.
Kinda, yeah.
Is there any way that I can steal Keith away from everybody else?
I mean, Verity's right there, so you'd have to get by her, but I mean, it's Verity.
Yeah, she wants me dead.
Yeah. She's not known for combat, though.
Yeah, but I know she's been mixing up some chemicals.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
I'm going to stealth up to Verde and try to take her out. I'm going to try to kill her.
Okay. It's going to be hard to stealth up to her. Well, no, you could crawl all the way around.
Yeah, I will. I'll take the time and do that.
Roll stealth.
So 23.
Yeah, you're going to stealth up to Verde. So you go all the way around. You go the way long way along all the sidewalls. You actually go past Perkins a little bit. The smell of Perkins.
That makes me sick!
But do you say that?
Nah, but internally my head is just... God, it's as if the blood is boiling up inside me.
Sure. You go around and you make it. You're currently behind. You're on the wall above and behind Keith and Verde.
You know what? She have one of those chemicals around her?
So she has a satchel in her hand. So she's standing in front of Keith, so basically Keith is between you and her.
Yep.
So she's on the other side of Keith, and she's standing there with a satchel in her hands. But you don't see, the ball or anything.
But it still has,
Ball's in it.
But it's got, a glow on it, right? Even if it's a...
The bag is a little lit.
I'm going to shoot it with my laser gun.
Okay.
Because I want it to explode in her hands.
Okay.
Leave life bleeding in your hands.
17... 23.
So you shoot into this bag, and your laser gun is going to hit these glass orbs. When it hits the glass orbs, they shatter. The liquid immediately hits her, obviously, to which she starts screaming, and it burns through her.
Hold on. We have post-production we can do, you asshole!
He's also on a separate track.
Oh, he's on the second track. That's right. We can mute this track.
He can make whatever the
This
fuck
is for the
he
live people. Hey, good job!
Thank you.
Zoop,
Thank you.
zoops.
I've always wanted to be a sound effects guy.
Yeah.
Gloops, gloops.
Gloop, gloop.
He watches Police Academy every day.
He's a big
So
Michael
edited.
Winslow fan.
Yeah.
I wish I was as good as that.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay. So, when you hit the bag, it explodes. Verde screams as it sort of just immediately cuts through her. problem is it's going in all directions because of the no gravity thing. So you do see a lot of these globs going right towards you. Some hit Keith as well. A lot hit the floor and start to eat through the metal of the floor. But there's also some floating towards you. So.
Well, I'm gonna move up and out of the cargo bay and then
deck save.
shut it off, like close it down.
The cargo bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deck save. 20.
Yeah. So you do manage to dodge one of these globs as it hits the back wall and starts to sizzle and eat its way through it. Verde is dead. She's currently in half and just floating around in the room. Her entrails are now...
She's perfectly cooked! Oh, God, the meat will taste so good!
Yeah, but there's also Perkins litter everywhere, too.
Oh,
so it's been salted.
But it gives it some texture behind it. It's always good to
very gritty
introduce
texture.
An element of crunch.
Yeah. So,
You say yeah?
Yeah.
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 Perkins is just like, no, Verde! And,
She certainly is hot. And green.
She never got to salsa.
Perkins is also going towards the stairs. Because he can see that the acid is going everywhere. Anyways, so Perkins is making his way with 6 kids as balloons attached to him towards the stairs.
The best way is if you cut off your weights.
I mean...
Persuasion gets rid of the kids if you want to live.
Fuck you, buddy! You can't tell me what to do. You didn't roll on the captain key. You don't have the bell either.
What do you want, intimidation or persuasion?
Whatever one. They're both the same stat.
No, they're not.
Persuasion is it? Charisma, so is intimidation.
I've got points.
Okay, gotcha. I would say it's persuasion.
20.
He's like, God damn it. I'm sorry, kids. He's like, what? And he just snips a couple. He's like, only 2. He just snips 2 kids off, so he just has 4 kids.
Like Mr. Fredrickson from Up, where he's just cutting balloons.
Fucking fat kid and your stupid peacock. So
I was the only one who liked it.
he is managing to run a little faster towards the stairs. He'll definitely get to the stairs before you do. Unless you are like trying to spring off the wall and go forward or whatever.
Yeah, I will. I will do that.
Okay.
You want a dex?
Yes.
Athletics? That's strength.
No, I'm going to say acrobatics.
Still 23.
So yeah, you zoom out through. Let's see if you, because the straight shot obviously is going to go through both Perkins litter and acid as it's flying around.
I can't, like, spin mid-air. Well, no, I can't.
No. High or low?
High.
You are going to take 11 damage from acid as it eats little holes in your testicles, and your suit even has a little hole in it, but at this point, you don't care about your suit because it's just filled with goo water anyways.
It's all of it is important to this.
I thought you were going to say olive oil.
It's my babies.
Babies?
My skin babies. I need my skin babies to survive.
Oh, Jesus. So you're going, so you said you rolled a 20, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. So let me see what Perkins does here. You and Perkins are going to arrive at the door at the exact same moment.
Okay.
At which point the kids are going to just start firing wildly because he's strung up to them.
Yeah, but they're strung.
And they're in the dark, so the disadvantage.
But also there's kickback on those guns.
They're tied.
Yeah, but if you're shooting
that's
an
how gravity
anti-gravity, it's still going to spin you because
Or the kid.
the kids.
Yeah.
Because there's no...
Oh, yeah, they'll only fire one shot and then they'll be fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One fires is going to hit you.
You don't know that.
Is your AC above a 20?
Yeah.
It's not.
69.
Is your AC above a 18?
It is not.
Okay. And... no, the other one will not. Take 19 damage as they point-blank fire on you, and now they're just spinning wildly in the air in their ropes. The others shot and missed, and they're also spinning. But Perkins has a hold of the handrails, so he's starting to pull himself up the stairs as you're also in there.
Oh, Perkins!
You're a real son of a bitch, sir.
Your fire babies have hurt me so bad.
Good. You hurt me. You broke my heart.
We're both just sitting at the dock.
Yes.
Okay, so I hit the button
Upstairs.
to close.
Hold on. High or low?
Hi.
Okay. So the spinning kids weren't caught in the door. You 1 percentage point off of that. So they're still in the stairwell. The doors lock behind with the blast doors as well, and you can hear that now there is basically holes in the hull.
Yeah.
And things are being sucked out and depressurized and all that stuff.
So they're right next to me, right?
Yeah, everyone's literally on it. You guys are in a pile, basically.
Can I separate myself from the pile?
If you just try and move forward.
I move away from the pile.
Okay. You will get an attack of opportunity against you from Perkins.
Well, here's the thing. I want to use my...
He doesn't have a gun, though.
I want to use my electric net and cover all of them in it. And if we're in a pile, I can't do so.
Yeah.
But if I just stepped back 5 feet,
Sure.
still inside the attack of opportunity range, right? I'm not leaving their combat range.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm going to do that.
How big is your net? How big is a net, I should say? You know what?
It's a fishing
You could
net,
probably
right?
get him. You could probably get him.
I think that's probably Dex.
It should be. It's a
throwing
dex
it.
attack, yeah.
23.
Yeah,
It's a
you
D6.
managed to net all of them in an electric net.
And they all take 10 damage and are incapacitated.
All the children die immediately.
Oh, no!
they're
It's
just
perfectly cooked. Now I have to make this... Hold on. Do I have knife?
Yeah.
Okay, as they are frying themselves, I cut all the
You son of a bitch!
strings, and I've got the perfectly cooked balloons to take
You
on
do.
snackies
You do have...
as I
perfectly
slurp
cooked
down the
balloons.
halls away from Perkins.
Okay. When they're in the net, they can't attack, right?
No.
Okay. Just checking. So yeah, so as you slink away with your balloon of children, that's where we're going to take a break. Hello, Patreon subscribers. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, we have talked many times about the different things you get at different levels. You know, art at $20, bi-weekly games with us from the Botched crew at $50, things like that. But the two levels that really seem to get the most traction because they're awesome, the $3 level gets you into the Discord. And while I know, like, there's a million Discords out there, the Botch Discord is a very special group of crazy. Not only do we talk about random nerd stuff, but this community is incredibly supportive. Like, they have a weight loss channel where they're, like, talking to each other about, like, the goals that they're doing and the progress they're making. But also, if somebody is trying to get affiliated on Twitch, this community comes together and makes it happen super fast. Cannot say enough about the awesomeness that is our community. But the $5 level gets you access to the super special Patreon bi-weekly episodes. So these are special one-offs that nobody else gets access to, and we usually have special guests on. We've had Anthony Rapp, we've had Tony P. Henderson, and we had Jack Packard. But this month, we have Brian Ibbett, the godfather of podcasting. Super nice guy if you haven't checked him out before, but here is a little clip of what you can expect.
Well,
Could they wrap them up in a bundle?
Are you talking about rats?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How many women and children rats are on this boat?
You'd have to take the time to check their
so
genitals.
Let's take that inventory
I'm not doing
down.
this. No.
Investigation.
I think a plague rat's a plague rat, Teddy. You don't need to know.
This
What's
is
under the hood?
maritime law. You gotta do this correctly. They said
will
the
be
time
fat.
stream will get
Look.
fucked up if this doesn't go right.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna just take
get the dinghy. ready.
bucket
A
full,
bucket of rats.
a
Got
barrel
it.
of rats,
A barrel of rats, okay.
and just pick them up, dump them in.
They don't seem super happy to be handled.
Well, nobody wants to be handled, especially in a
Yeah, you should wrap
situation like
yourself
this.
first, Teddy.
What
Wrap
are they gonna
first,
do?
then
Give me
rat.
the plague? Oh no! They bit one of my boils and it opened. Like, come on!
I've got extra
We're
plague.
beyond that.
We're way beyond getting. And who hasn't been
All right,
bit by a rat or two?
Hurry up then. Why are you checking the genitals?
Oh,
Go.
hurry up! I'm doing the best I can.
Animal
I've got
handling.
2 buckets full of rats, and I'm filling a boat with it.
That's just a little taste. If you want more, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. Anyways, back to the shit show. And we're back. All right, so meanwhile, in the vents, You've heard a lot of noise.
Yeah. Luckily, I wasn't paying attention.
Sure, you've heard blasts. Are you going up into the upper region, or are you staying down in the cargo bay?
Well, I got an 18 to track, so wherever that sends me.
Tracking, will take you up and above.
I'm going upwards then.
Okay. So you get into the vents that are basically in the floor of the main level of the ship. And you notice that after a few moments behind you, the vent locks off. Which is
behind me? Like I'm Luke
out of the
Skywalker
cargo,
in the guts of Cloud City, and then they just close behind me, and I'm headed towards Darth Vader.
Kind of. You know that to mean that the ship has automated it's like an airlock sort of thing, so maybe the hull got breached in the cargo bay?
So I'm probably in the good side?
Yeah, you'd be dead otherwise.
All right. Well, that's great news to me. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to keep tracking. Do I hear sounds? Can I head towards them?
Right now you hear Perkins in the distance yelling obscenities. But that's about it.
Nothing unusual.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go towards that sound, though. Children, guns out. Shoot anything you see that moves.
You fucking got it, man!
Yeah, murder!
Yeah. Have some ranch. Have some yourself. You gotta put your mouth on it, though, because otherwise it'll just gloop out into little globes, because we're in no gravity.
They slurp it on down like it's fucking nectar of the gods.
Thank you, Ranch
Keep
Daddy!
you strong. Yeah, well, half of that was meth, so they'll be all right.
I'm gonna roll
Little bloodshot eyes
to make sure that they didn't
the
OD.
darkness.
Can you OD on meth?
Absolutely.
You have to, right?
It's an amphetamine.
It's an amphetamine.
You have to.
So, yeah.
They
It
don't
takes
OD.
a lot. Having done a lot of Adderall
Let me
in
roll
college.
con for my guy.
What guy?
I'm playing a child.
Yeah, but there's
on that
3
meth
children.
train.
I have.
Okay.
You
I
can
rolled
role play
2.
one of them.
See, he role played 1.
I got a 19 plus whatever.
Fine. You guys are so the children are more.
He's my butt child.
Is this even meth?
I thought it was sugar. They are. Yeah, they're. I would say the kids are pretty good to go right now.
pretty
blow.
fucking hyped up
Locked
on advantage.
and fucking loaded, I would say.
With the guns and the space meth
Yeah, guns and space meth.
and the captain right next to them.
Yeah, you're there.
Yeah, well, we're following the sounds of battle. Let's go to Valhalla, children.
Okay, so you actually follow the blood trail. It leads back out of the vents on the main level, and it happens to be.
Was it the mess hall?
It's the meth hole!
It
meth
is
hole!
actually in the
You
middle
got
of the
right
mess
idea,
hall.
children. All right, kids, you can pick up the scraps of chicken bones later. Right now, we're gonna exit this vent in like a triangle formation. Everybody looking out in different directions, and we're gonna shoot if we see squids. Right?
We're gonna shoot anything! I don't care
Anything
if it's
that
squids
moves.
or
You're
not.
right.
So-
Even Perkins.
So
'cause
you
he's a
can
son of a
hear
bitch.
Perkins in the. It sounds like he's down the stairs.
It sounds like he's an Octopolian now!
And the
Wendigo
stairs go right into the
Perkins!
mess hole, right? As I
See, now
recall,
you're
from
just
having
role
been up
playing
there.
that because you don't want Perkins to get you. That's all that is.
Let's kill Perkins!
That's all he's doing. Don't fucking listen to that bullshit. So what now?
Let's fuck!
Well, I hear the sounds coming from the. I know there's no vents in the stairs because I was just there.
Yeah. You can clearly hear that it's Perkins, and it sounds like a little bit of an electrocution, so you could probably surmise that he's stuck in an electric net.
Which I know that Squidman has, whose name I remember because he's my best friend.
Yep.
Yokkish!
Yokkish is his name. Yes, children, you're right. Gold Star. All right, so if I know anything about anti-gravity techniques,
One
it's
of
that
the
you wanna-
children fires into the darkness at a
That's good.
shape that's moving, and it hits. But not you, Dimdick.
Oh, well, I saw one person fire. I would start firing too.
Okay, would you roll?
Critical 20.
You definitely hit the same thing. And then it starts to come into view. It's an empty apple crate that's just slowly just
the
rotating.
Mutigo is loose.
It flies by you. Just keeps going.
The Mutigo is loose.
Weird. Don't know what that
You
means.
I don't know
Scuttle
what
the
that means. It's a monster. It's another monster. It's a
There's 2 monsters now,
It's a
children.
nodster? What? Sorry,
I w-
Captain. I'm on meth.
Children, pay attention.
my
I know it's
teeth.
hard.
My teeth are itchy.
My
I
teeth
got
itch.
itchy teeth, sir.
I
I can feel my
you
soul.
You just gotta rub your teeth up real good. There you go. But not with your gun, because that's dangerous.
I take
Shit, are they supposed to just pull out?
too many teeth. I
It
don't
takes
like
years
any
for
teeth. I don't need
years
them.
for that to happen.
No,
They're weighing me down.
But not with a ranch diet. I don't need teeth.
You don't need teeth. Yeah, just drink it.
Well,
Ranch
I
Daddy.
don't know what to tell you, but anything that moves, you shoot it because there's 2 monsters, and Perkins is just expendable. So let's go.
He's moving.
Who?
This.
I am your safety.
But he's
He's
moving.
moving.
Lieutenants,
He's
you know what to
did just
do?
tell us.
He's a traitor.
I'm also one of the
Concheck!
lieutenants.
I pass.
Yeah. And yeah, they all pass. Okay. I think we're getting a little out of hand here. Little out of hand.
All right. I boost us into the hallway.
Okay.
Lights out, children. Eyes up, guns up.
Okay. So you're in a hallway now.
Sorry, not the hallway, the stairwell.
Okay.
I'm going to the stairwell.
Oh, you know what? Let me take
And like a
picture of this.
spiral, a slow spin so we can see everything.
Sure. You can see blood trails.
Mhm.
Use an investigation check.
Kids, be sure to slope that up. It's good calories. Investigate with a 19.
You could tell there's a very fresh blood trail, and it's coming up out of the stairs. So you're pretty sure Yokkish has already come up and through the stairs.
Well, we're going to have to wait till we hit the next wall, but we're going to try to push off and go back into the...
But you can still hear Perkins down in the stairs.
Well, Perkins is of no concern. We're hunting Yokkish.
Okay, got it.
The most dangerous game.
Okay.
Yes.
Yokkish.
We're going to push off and go back into the cafeteria.
All right, you're in the cafeteria.
I'm going to try to look for where Yokkish might be
Investigation?
with an 18, because I still have advantage on everything, because
Where
of
are
my
you?
space myth.
He's in the mess hall.
Yeah, where are you, Yokkish?
He just told you?
On,
No.
on the stairs, right?
I'm saying you had already gotten out of the stairs by the time they got there. So where would Yokkish go to?
Is there a vent in the airlock?
No.
Okay.
I purposely did not put vents in the airlock
Thank you.
because it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, because it would just
because it would
vent out
suck
the
all the
shit.
air.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, I don't think they would do that.
I'm going to be in the storage room, resupplying and looking for band-aids and stuff to kind of get some
Okay.
fuck up,
Sure.
try to help my heals.
Yeah.
I want to heal up.
You see that the blood actually goes behind you, back down the hallway, and looks like it curves around a doorway into the storage room.
Well, I'm hot on his trail.
Okay. You also notice that you don't hear that zippy zappy noise, and you don't hear Perkins yelling anymore.
What else to be expected?
What if the Mutaghost turns into Perkins too?
And then you got 2 Perkins to deal
Double the Perkins.
with. Yeah. They're just gonna
Double
red
the
rover
pleasure.
you.
It's like the 2 Atkins fat motorcycle riders.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
You're gonna get a red rocket and a red rover. It's gonna be
Ooh.
terrible.
Someone's going to come all over.
Hope it's
My-
not Perkins.
Here's
Tum-
goo in your eye.
Tummy sticks.
What is tummy sticks? So yeah, that's where you see the blood trail.
Yeah,
Or you-
follow it.
Okay.
Guns out. All directions with children.
All right. You round the corner, and there does appear to be a Yokkish. Yokkish, roll me perception check to see if you notice them.
Perception is +1, and I rolled a 5.
You
6.
Didn't even notice them coming up on you.
I
so-
can't hear it. There's no.
Even though it's clunk, 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 because mag boots.
Yeah, we're pushing off and we're floating through space.
Oh, now you're doing that.
Yeah, he
okay.
had his mag boots off for a while.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you
That's
just.
how we got in the vents.
So yeah, you see, there's a Yokkish doing something in the storage room.
Just back to you.
Back to you,
Just
just hanging out, just
working something.
He's got like 4 arms that are moving in front of him, but you can't see what they're doing.
Go on, children. Kill him. Fire!
Hold
I
on.
fire my laser
Hold
with...
on.
Okay.
Roll your shit, but
Do you want me to roll for the third child since you're Yokkish again?
yeah. Do that, please.
Yes, no. So you're only gonna get shot once. The other 2 children miss, and you're gonna take 9 damage.
Got it.
I assume that a 10 misses for me.
It does.
Yeah, so all of you are now spinning wildly because you're not planted to the ground. And you fired a gun, so you're all just like
You
spinning.
knew? It's bad?
Did you fire twice?
Oh, no, I did not.
Since you get 2 attacks,
I got a 24,
that one will hit.
and I'll hit him with 13 damage.
Oh, I forgot. They're double damage.
What,
Because
My
lasers are burning damage against Wendigo.
Yeah, but I'm in my suit.
Okay.
1.5?
1.5.
I'm not doing that.
I got 18.
Convenient how the rules work for everything but you.
Yeah, once in 5 years.
You get 3
fucko.
red shells every time you're in second place?
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
Don't bring up carting and kegging in the live show.
You.
Fuck
Kegs
off.
and kegs. Kegs and cats.
Carts and kegs. Kegs and cots. Cots and kegs.
Okay.
I took my damage.
Okay. Then, so yeah, you get shot a couple times from the back.
That's right,
Startles
you
you
son of
for
a
a
bitch.
moment.
Come and kill me. Come and kill me if you can.
You turn around, they're all just spinning wildly in the doorway. Getting kind of tangled up in their rope a bit.
It's Storm Runner time, children. Let's go.
You notice Yokkish has like a rope.
Stopper.
Like he's got like 4 ropes with dead kids attached to him on the end, like
Means
meat
nothing to me.
balloons.
Little
They're,
fucking balloons
they're
of
my
death.
to-go snacks.
Yeah, they're to-go snacks. What were you doing in the storage room?
I was looking for medicine to help with my fucked up body.
Got it.
Well, now you got holes in it.
Sure.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. What?
I'm going to put myself against the wall
Okay.
and spring off with the hammer and try to knock Zoop Zoop off of AJ's body.
It's cheating.
Okay. So it'll be.
That's why
I'm going
we
to go
wear
with a
helmets.
-4 attack because of all the things that are involved with this. But first, give me an acrobatics to do that.
It's a 17 acrobatics.
Pretty good.
I feel like it's pertinent that my AC is 14.
Okay, and then roll your attack with -4. Did you crit 20?
I got 19.
It's gonna hit.
That's more than 14.
That's 1D. That's 2D12s.
And your strength is like something fucking ridiculous, right?
Yes, it is.
Pretty ridiculous, yeah.
Let me pull up my character sheet so I can start damage now.
2D12s plus 2. Not good for you. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
All right.
And I'm trying to knock him off
Sure.
Washington.
Oh yeah. Do you want to do like a opposing strength rolls or something?
I think that would work.
Let's
Yeah,
do that,
just strength with strength.
I still have advantage.
17.
Oh, on the advantage, I have an 18 because of
So-
the meth. The meth saves me.
So you back up and you sort of jump off of a wall and do like this weird spinning thing, and your other arms and legs sort of twirl out behind you. It's a very beautiful maneuver, except for the fact that you're fucking disgusting. And you power up your hammer at the same time, and it actually makes you spin faster. And you fucking clock him right in the head as he's spinning around wildly. And it just causes him to spin more. You can even see the little goopity zoop sort of zip, like not all the way detached,
Yeah,
but
but-
stretches like a, what's the
But it's like
fucking,
little
a cush
bloodshot
ball.
eyes
Yeah.
Like
are
a
like
cush ball.
bulged as he
Like-
Yeah.
clamps
like
onto the
fucking
head.
gack.
Cush ball.
Yeah. Koosh.
Cush ball.
I mean, that was one attack. Are you gonna?
Yeah,
I've
I'm
got
coming
3
back.
Kids. I need you to attack
because,
me.
So it's difficult because your momentum is going to carry you past him. You could try and do another acrobatics to move back in that direction.
I mean,
Bite
as
attack?
The rules, like 1 attack is 2, so he gets 2. But maybe you want to attack the kids.
Bite attack
I'll give you a bite attack.
on Zoop Zoop.
No.
-4.
But I'm
Actually -6 because he's spinning so wildly now.
And I'm tiny.
And he's tiny.
So but
Because it's -2 for the size.
You just call me covered
-2
and
for the
give me
call
plus-
shot. -2 for the fact he's spinning. So -6. It's still a strength attack. And he's got an AC of 14
And you're proficient.
in biting. Phil used bite. It's super effective.
I botched.
Retro.
Hold on. Do I have advantage because I'm also on meth?
And you're bloodlusting.
My second roll was a 19, but I don't have advantage.
It was on 100 and then just boop over to a 4. So it's a 4%. So no, you just miss.
I miss.
And you sort of clink into the opposite wall.
Is it a wall? Because they came in the door. Do I go out into the hallway?
But opposite. So what I'm saying is, so it's.
Do I get
it's not
cover
that-
on my botch?
It's not that big of a hall.
Do you like it, Cat? Yeah.
you
I mean, technically, he would have half cover.
Because you sealed the armory door, so you're just going to hit the opposite wall.
Yeah.
Which is only like 6 feet. So.
Ah!
Ding. Ting.
I guess we go into initiatives.
Sure. Initiatives.
Don't forget to roll for Perkins.
Oh, I haven't.
I think technically I am out of advantages now.
Okay.
It's been 6 rolls.
Okay.
I got a 19 though.
Ooh, on the die or total?
Or I got a 17 on the die. Hold on. Yeah, I have a 19.
23.
Gonna fucking kill you, Philip.
Torque plot.
I was trying to remember what the fucking stupid word was the other day. I was like, what was that stupid word?
Schadenfreude?
I also have Jesus Christ written down. He's my Lord and Savior. He's a rat
It's
Jesus.
a long time ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. You were up first. Yokkish.
Whoa! I can't believe it comes down to this.
Your kiss. Your
I
fist.
sold your MLM so many times, and this is how you treat me. I thought I'd be millionaire by now.
No, you are a dispendable asset.
I've got
Unlike these children.
I've got you so many people to take care of my inventories. But does Yokkish see a payout? No, I just have to keep feeding the machine.
Well, if you
And
keep
I'm
feeding, you'll
done.
get that sweet Escalade. No problem.
No, the machine has been full, but now I am hungry.
Okay.
And I swing
Okay.
at Zoop Soup.
Oh, specifically Zoop Zoop.
Zoop Zoop.
So -6. Bless you.
20.
That will hit.
2d12. It's not fucking great. 12 damage.
Okay.
And strength check,
Yes.
22.
Okay.
I got a 4.
So you sort of spring off the other wall. So Zoop Zoop's still spinning wildly in the air, and you do another one of these beautiful pirouettes of death with your hammer. All the rockets light up, and you spin around and catch him perfectly on the goop.
rocket's red glare.
I'm sorry, how much damage did you do?
Not much. I did 12.
Okay.
But you lost the strength check, right?
Yes, I did lose the strength.
Okay. So Zoop Zoop gets ripped off of the skull of AJ and smashes into the wall behind him, which kills them both pretty much immediately.
Now, Zoop Zoop's still alive.
He is, even if he's forcibly removed.
I don't
Yeah.
know, you're the DM.
I thought
For
we had
like-
said if we,
For like,
a moment.
I'm going to take my second
moments.
attack.
Well, that's
Sure.
why I asked damage, though, because AJ is not out of hit points yet.
Yeah, but if the slug is forcibly removed, it kills the host.
Host?
The host is
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Well,
so he's brain dead.
Fine,
he's
I
not
won't
dead.
roleplay.
He's American. Come on.
I was already
He's fine.
brain dead.
He's
He's
just fine.
already. He's
Hey, I'm
just
back.
normal. Hi guys, it's me, AJ Washington.
I'm AJ
Hey,
Washington.
Hey,
I'm from the
Vote
Hidden
Democrat.
Valley.
We killed my entire people.
I'm going to set myself on wall
Okay.
and spring off wall and grab a Zoop Zoop
Okay.
by the.
He's just a ball of jelly,
I
basically.
He's
want to
a-
roll to look real cute.
He's a brain slug, right?
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
almost like an octopus.
Yeah.
I'm going to
I ro-
grab him by the testicles.
I make my eyes real big and I try to
They
look real
dilate.
you want me to do a con check?
Yeah.
I hate puppies.
Or I love
I got a 19, so I
You're
see
fine.
through your facade.
cute. I put up my little squid arm. It hurts. Please
I'm
stop.
going to launch off the wall to
Okay.
grab him and eat him.
Okay. You actually catch him in midair with your beak.
Who's the tough guy now? God damn it.
Good.
Who's the tough guy now? Zoop
Who
Zoop?
is the Bill Nye now?
Yeah. That's fine. What'd you roll?
You want a strength or a dex?
Acrobatics.
All right, I'll take that. 18.
Yeah, so you skip off the wall again, and you catch it in midair as it's just like... It feels like a jello shot.
Ah!
And you feel like a quick burst of memories of
And
Flavor?
meth.
AJ.
It's the meth
Oh, yeah,
kicking
a little
in.
bit of meth.
Oh
You're
my
like,
God.
yeah. You get a you get a whole lot of stuff going on at the moment.
It's like the end of
Yeah.
the Space Odyssey.
Sure.
What was that movies?
I mean, there is a movie.
2001 Space Odyssey. Yeah, okay, I was right.
I was like,
With the lights going, but it's meth. in the memories of Murica and all the great times AJ and I had picking dandelions, making wine out of them, and then Zoop just be like, I need no more numbers.
Numbers?
Yokkish, you need to get more helmets on the grounds. I'm trying the best I can. It's not good enough. You have to increase probability for the companies.
Probability? I need you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, that's not good. That first roll was shit. Yes, they're both shit. 13.
Okay. You are lost in memory land as all of a sudden you feel these tendrils almost sort of wrap up and around your body, and you're basically grappled at this point as you hear a
Shouldn't have left me in that box, motherfucker.
Hello, a friend I never learned your name for.
and then it turns slowly, and you see standing in the hallway is a completely naked except for the boots Perkins, who's all greased up, and he's just like,
Hey, buddy. We're about to go to Pound Town.
Oh, hold on. Am I having a moment on the rooftop with gun? Which one is real? Guess I'll shoot both of them.
Don't know.
'Cause I hate both of them.
So Perkins is running at you, but his one fist is clenched hard.
It always is as hard as possible.
And is your AC a 19?
No.
Okay. So Perkins winds
It's a
up with
20.
this shot and punches you right in the suit, and
Pow, 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 pow.
it bursts through the suit, and you feel his fist go into your beak, and then his hand releases.
Oh, no.
And you feel
He
the
face-fisted
grainy.
me?
He's like, Pocket Perkins.
Oh, no. He filled me with goddamn leather. God.
And you immediately feel yourself starting to convulse, but he holds your beak closed.
No.
Roll me a con save with disadvantage.
Oh, he filled me with leather. That son of a bitch. I got a fucking natural 1. Oh, I rolled a 12 and a 1. God damn it.
And you feel your inside starting to just curl up on itself, and your body sort of goes into a bear-like state where it's like hibernation because your body just can't
My
handle
body's
it.
in shock.
Yeah, it's in shock from the Pocket Perkins.
Fucking piss soil.
And so as this is going on, the rest of the party, well, I guess it's only Perkins and Dudenbox that we never learned the name.
Child.
And
Children.
You to go. And
Oh, yeah, there's
you
two.
didn't kill my 3 meth children.
3 meth kids. Lights start to come in through the side windows as it appears as though a ship is just coming in. And as Yokkish is basically being force-fed Perkins litter, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. What, Reddit? Yeah, we have a subreddit. We don't use it, but it's there.
I get alerts on my phone for it.
If you want to be our friend, build us a wiki. That's how you would make our hearts happy.
Yeah, Talshi.
This episode of Botch was brought to you by the Patreon producers, his Lord and Majesty Big Jim, He Who Is Steve, Big John, The Nuck, Lord Chronic, Skinner, Shonda Panda B, Mel, Disgruntled Furniture, and Sparkle Brony. 69. You want to support the show? The best way to do so is over at patreon.com/botchpodcast. What do you get for just $3 a month? Literally less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks? Well, you get into the sweet Discord full of other fuckos just as weird and twisted as you. $5 a month, which would literally be like a chai tea at Starbucks, gets you those monthly episodes, and so
Latte.
forth and so on. It's really growing. It's really getting weird. We do have a weird community, and I love all those fuckos just the
There's
same.
even a weekly game night on the community.
What? Like a community page where all the community comes together and games together?
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. And you can do that over at patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron, Michael P.
Michael P.
We salute you, Lord Chronic,
Lord Chronic.
He who is Steve.
He who is Steve.
Bread. 2287.
87 was a good year.
You three are this episode's fucking idiots!
Commanders!
If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. We would really appreciate it. Helps the show grow. Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. I hear that Gozer's EP will be done at some point.
Okay.
And as always, as you fill your best friend's mouth with kitty litter, just so you can feel your fingers inside them for one last time, whisper botched, and they'll be very uncomfortable. What'd you have?
Nothing better than that.
See you next week, nerds!
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. You can support Dennis's new comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. And you can support Phil's streaming projects over at patreon.com/imaginarynomad.
The story plot of the season? I don't know. I drink 12 beers every episode. I have no idea.
So what's the story plot of the season so far? If you knew that, you'd be the DM, Telshi.
Dennis, is it all under control?
So what, are we on fucking 46? And
Episode 46?
And nobody knows.
I'm sure we'll find out what's going on soon.
Just kind of fucking around in space right
Episode 143.